It is such a beautiful, stormy, rainy day today in New York. And I'm kind of loving it. I love the rain. I love storms. I always have, ever since I was little. Like, I grew up in California. So the sun was always like too much for me. I'm so sorry. I don't want to sound ungrateful or anything. But like, I don't really like warm weather. I also had like a heat intolerance growing up. But that's besides the point. Anyways, the main thing is rainy days were like really special to me growing up. I have like very specific memories of like I think it was either Westfield Century City in LA or Pavilion, the other Westfield Mall. Was that one a Westfield Mall? I don't know, but I have very specific memories of it being like a super rainy day and my mom taking me to the mall and us like going on those giant fruits. Maybe I'll insert a photo because I don't think I'm making any sense right now. Yeah, rainy days for me growing up were like snowy days. Okay, that sounded stupid as fuck. Rainy days for me growing up were like snow days for other people. Like, I thought it was like this beautiful, magical experience whenever it rained. I'm making sense. Just follow me. But yeah, I always thought it was like the coolest thing when it rained because the sun was always there. But yeah, I have very specific memories of me growing up and being like, oh my God, I love the rain. Yada, yada, yada. This is so beautiful and magical. And I guess we can't go outside. It's dangerous outside. It was literally like just rain. But to us, we were like, oh, this is so scary. Right. I think I'm making sense. I really enjoyed it growing up. And I love the rain. I love when it rains in New York too, because it's kind of like crazy. It's like they're dumping buckets. I've never seen rain like this. But ever since I've lived here, I've enjoyed it every time it's happened. But also today, the like AQI, AXI, I don't know what the fuck it's called, the index fund, the AQ index fund, the thing on the weather app that tells you what the number is, like the health number is, and it's like if it's like too unhealthy to go outside because the weather is too unhealthy because of the fires in Canada. Does that make sense? It's the AQI index fund. It's one of those. And so I've been wanting to go outside. I wanted to go outside today. I was like, oh yeah. Like, I don't really like going out in the sun. So it was raining. So I was like, I'm going to go outside today. And my plans were changed. I can't go outside. That's fine. I'm not mad. The oxygen is not safe to fucking inhale. Okay? I'll stay inside if I can. Bro, I have asthma or something adjacent to it because apparently growing up I had something else that I would get asthma attacks. You know what? I realize I'm not making sense in any way, shape, or form right now, and I'm okay with it because in my brain it makes sense, and if you really get me, you'll also understand it. Okay. So I've been thinking about social media a lot lately, and frankly, I think about it every fucking day. I've had such a weird relationship with it. I've left it. I've come back. I found healthy ways to use it, and then I found unhealthy ways to use it. It's always on my mind. It's always in the back of my mind. It's just there. And having used it since I was like a fucking child is also insane, because it's also like, where do you go from here? You've always used it. But I've deactivated it before. I've reactivated it as well. Like, I've had periods where I've been on social media and off social media. And I love that for me. That's nice. But I would love to be able to use it in a healthier way. And I hope to figure that out one day. Because also, I feel like, okay, here's the thing. Let me just say what I've been thinking. Okay? There's just so many people on the short form apps. Coming on the short form apps, making videos saying, oh my God, you've got to just turn on your camera and start talking. You've got to just start being just start posting a million fucking things on short form. You gotta post 6 times a day. You gotta make it count. You gotta yada 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 yada. And that is, I feel like, bombarding me constantly. I always feel like when I open up any sort of social media, I am just being screamed at from every direction. I feel like I'm just always being yelled at about random fucking things. It's like how I picture it is like I'm in a room and there's like 50 people there yelling at me at the exact same time. I mean, there's no time to process what the fuck you just saw or what people are talking about. And that's lame and really fucking shitty. And I think about that every fucking day because I use social media. I use YouTube. I use all of these things. And I'm like, I don't want to lose humanity. I don't want humanity to lose itself. But long-form content has been different for me, consuming it, whether it's a movie or a TV show or YouTube. I feel like I establish more of a connection when I watch videos that are longer. I don't know. I've been thinking about this. I made a whole video about short form content on my channel. You can watch it if you want. And then I see people who come on these short form apps and they're like, you're going to gain so many followers. You're going to make so much money, so many brand deals. Just start recording yourself on Instagram or TikTok or wherever. Just start recording yourself. Start talking about random fucking things. All I do is show up and I talk about random fucking stupid things. And I'm like, what? For me, I'm like, oh, so what if the whole world did that? We all have phones now. What if every single one of us just did that? We just talked to phones all day, recording ourselves for other people to see. So we can all have brand deals and followers. Like, is that really the dream? Because I don't know. To me, I'm like, these are just fucking numbers. Like, 1 million followers or like 100 followers. If I don't love what I'm doing every day, those millions of followers are going to be meaningless to me. So that's why for me, I'm like, I need to be so passionate in the thing I do, or else I'm not going to show up for it again. I'm not going to want to do it again, and I'm not going to show up because I need to love it a lot. I need to love it a lot more than just gaining followers, than just gaining a brand deal or comments or likes. Like, I need to love it a lot more than something as basic and stupid as that. Like, than metrics. Like, followers and likes and comments, subscribers, whatever, these are metrics. These are numbers. And you know what? That is really the reason why, like, your favorite YouTubers or the people who end up getting like 10 million subscribers and they're so successful on YouTube and they leave. They just stop. Their goals, I don't know what their goals were. Okay, I have no idea. I'm not in their fucking brains, but I'm like, if their goals were just to gain subscribers or money or likes and comments, if their goals were just that, and not the thing they were actually doing, not actually making YouTube videos, if that wasn't their actual enjoyment, of course they're going to leave. Of course they're not going to want to do it anymore. That's just fucking obvious. And that's why I'm like, if I don't do stuff that I love and enjoy deeply, then I'm going to give up on it. I'm not going to want to do it anymore. If years go by, I'm just constantly doing something for an external value. I'm constantly doing something to gain more subscribers, to gain more likes, to gain more comments, to gain more followers. If those are just my goals, I'm just not going to want to do it anymore. And I think that's such an important thing to fucking keep in mind. And it's something I think about, I swear to God, every day. Like, I'm thinking about this stuff every fucking day. I just wake up and it's just constantly on my mind because I mean, I have an artistic career. I'm getting my MFA in acting from Columbia University right now. I am about to start my third year in my MFA program literally in like a month and a half. And, you know, a lot of people, especially in the like acting world, put their value on outside things like the job they book, recognition, money, status. Like, I know it. I see it. It's surrounding me constantly. People talk to me about it. My friends talk to me about it. They get heartbroken or happy based off an outside thing. Like, they're, you know what I mean? They're just going up and down with all of these things that are happening outside of themselves. And if we don't remember why we started it in the first place, that we love the thing we do, we might put it aside someday. We might not want to do it anymore because we based it on an external value. The metrics of it all can come and go. But if we don't remember that we started something because it was fun for us, because we love it, like I am 1,000,000,000% sure that everybody who came into theater programs or started an artistic career, like if they're a painter or a musician or an actor, whatever the case may be, I know they started it in the beginning because it was just fun to them. It was just like a fun thing they did. And they would notice like hours and hours go by and they were like in a flow state, having just so much fun. And they were like, I'd rather do this than anything in the world. And I don't want to forget that. And that's why it's so important to me to do the stuff that is fun for me and not forget that I love certain things, that I love certain art forms, and things that I find interesting are there for a reason, and I don't want to fucking forget that. Because metrics can come and go, you know, followers or subscribers, likes and comments can become less or more on literally a daily basis. Like, you can lose all your recognition, you can gain all your recognition, you can lose a bunch of money, and you can gain a bunch of money. And if we're basing our self-worth on these external values, then we're always just going to go up and down with it. And that's just a painful way to live. Like, that makes no fucking sense to me. I'm just like, that is not fun. I'm not going to fucking do that. But if I always chase the things that just bring me joy, that is just fun for me, I'm always going to want to do it because I find fun in that. And if one day I don't find fun in that, then I shouldn't be doing it anymore. If things aren't fun and interesting to me anymore, I should not be following that path, because maybe there's something else waiting for me. Maybe I'm supposed to follow a new interest, a new fun, or something new that I find intriguing. That's probably a nudge in a different direction. And why not? I mean, as we're growing and evolving and changing beautiful human beings, we're going to want to do other things as well. We're not going to want to, like, that makes sense to me. Maybe we do something for 6 months. Maybe we do something for 40 years. I don't know. All I know is that we need to follow the things that we find interesting and fun and exciting. That's all I know. And it's something I know for sure. Like, some things you just know in your heart and you're like, this is it. I know this is right. Even if the whole world is like, oh, you want more followers, you want more money, you want more recognition, you want all of these things, you need to chase these things. These are the things that are going to bring more satisfaction. And I'm just like, bro, I mean, we've all seen it time and time and time again. I mean, people who become incredibly famous and then fucking kill themselves or become drug addicts. People who gain so much money and then lose all of it. If they based their self-worth on these outside things, then they're just going to keep going up and down with it. And that's not necessary. And it's not the way I want to live. I don't know. These are just my thoughts. And maybe I do know. I need to stop saying I don't know at the end of my things, because these are things I know. These are the things I feel. Other people don't have to feel this way. You don't have to feel this way. But these are the things I know. And maybe you relate. Or maybe you don't. And that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it matters that we followed our heart and our intuition, and we followed our dreams, and we went after the things we loved, regardless of what the fuck was going on out here. We followed our interests, our intuition, our excitement. We followed it. It's there for a reason, and I know it, and I know it for sure. And I'm always gonna bring myself back to it. I mean, I forget about these things every day. I might be talking about it, but I forget about it all the fucking time. Every fucking day. I have to remind myself every fucking day. I just told you I wake up every day fucking thinking about social media and what it's doing to my brain. Okay? So, I'm constantly thinking about shit like this, bro. Don't sweat it. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. That was fun. I love a little stormy day.